or something happens, there's nothing to do. Like, we're not doing Scooble Radio 24/7. Although John Morosi's comments are interesting, they can wait. Gleyber Torres has accepted their qualifying offer of nearly $23 million a year. Now, I want to go to the Wayback Machine to when they extended it. And I was like, oh, no, don't do that. You did what? I'm pretty sure the Tigers hadn't offered a player a qualifying offer in 10 years. It may go back to like 2013 or 14. So you make the qualifying offer. Only a handful of players have ever accepted a qualifying offer because they go to the open market. Mm-hmm. What I said that day ended up playing out. Nobody wants Gleyber Torres. Nobody. I mean, the reports were Gleyber was seeking a 4-year deal. Right. And I'm seeking a year-long vacation. Like, it's not happening. So what happened now is, in the previous month since you made the qualifying offer, Gleyber's representatives have shopped the league. Free agency's open right now. And you know what they found? So now, and by the way, why do you offer a qualifying offer? Because you want one of your blessed comp picks. I wouldn't have extended the offer because, no, it's not just about McGonigle. It's that I don't want this player anymore.
Really?
No, because here's what I fear. I fear they'll sell this, that we spent $23 million on a right-handed bat. What do you mean you want more from us? I'd rather take that money.
I get it.
Plus $7 or $8 million.
I get it.
And go get a Bo Bichette. Go get an Alex Bregman. Go get substantially better.
So this is a little bit of let's keep the band together.
It's what I will not speak to, can't speak to, is whether they thought there was no way he would take the deal, so offer it, get a draft pick, and everybody can roster bait over more prospects. I can't speak to that. What I can tell you is what I told you that day, is I never would have risked it because the money was too good. The reality is, if Gleyber signed a 4-year deal anywhere, it wouldn't be at $23 million. He'd be lucky to get $15 million a year. Mm-hmm. So there was a real possibility of someone saying, you probably should take this. So don't give him the option. Now he's taken it. You're stuck with him. Now, if people want to go, well, he was one of our better right-handed hitters, I think that's more of a comment about your team than it is about Gleyber Torres. I also don't like the idea of, well, we can platoon him and McGonigle at second. Please. No more Brad Pitt versus William Seymour Hoffman. I want Hatteberg in the lineup. No more platooning. If you're going to play McGonigle, you play the kid. If you're going to play Gleyber, you play the guy. I have concerns about it at every level. Am I telling you that Gleyber will be terrible? Nope. Haven't said it. Won't say it. But what I am saying is, for a team that is yet to show a true willingness to go all in, to expedite the process, to further their pursuit of a World Series, my fear is $23 million on Gleyber will be advertised as an expenditure.
Yeah.
And
I get what you're saying
it's just
now.
not.
I get what you're saying. We kept him together. He was one of our all-stars. He's one of our core pieces. We're going to run this thing back. That's what yeah. And
I said it that day. I was worried he would. But again,
does this also mean you take your time with McGonigle and he sits another year?
No. He'll be up this year. I just wonder if this buys them time, because then you know what else they can do?
The service
more rosterbation. They can trade Gleyber at the deadline for prospects and things. I don't care about that. We've done that. They have a good farm system. Let's go win. Now, look, if they bring him back and they go out and have this banner off season, they make a couple trades, they have a big free agent signing with a Bo Bichette, I'll live with it. There's no yelling here, by the way. I think we've all just talked through this. But it was my fear from the start, is the $23 million they're going to allocate to this guy could have been better allocated to someone else at a higher leverage position. They don't have any shortstops. I don't want to hear about Javi Baez moving forward, please. They don't have a third baseman. Those are positions of true need. I'd love to see another outfielder. Like, we have things. If McGonigle is even 75% of what the baseball world believes him to be, I'm going to give him the longest leash in the world at second base. But that's him playing every day. And he'd have to struggle immensely for me to ever take him out of the lineup. All he would do is either move up the lineup or down the lineup based on performance. Now, if Gleyber's here for $23 million, he refused to move to third base. That was a problem with his free agency last year. He had a better offer for more years from the Washington Nationals. Wouldn't move. He could have stayed in New York. Yankees said, you can stay. We will keep you, but you have to move. We have to have Jazz at second base. He said no. That's how he ended up here. So you think he's moving now?
No. Now when nobody else is going to match the type of money that you're giving him. So, yeah, I can see why he took the 1-year deal.
I'll just say it again. I think I have a right to question Scott Harris's professional scouting. I will not question his drafting. I will not question the prospect identification and development, what he has done to the minor league system, what it means to be a Tiger, the coaching, the hirings, all of it. Excellent. But when you get the pro scouting, it's the same as Yzerman. Very questionable things. And I'm not going to go down the list. You know.
I think I'm going to try to give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to wait till the winter meetings are done.
That's fine.
And because you're right, he could be playing some chess right now, and boom, all of a sudden, we just signed Bichette. We just did this. They just made this move.
And by the way, this is all with the backdrop of I could have taken that $23 million. That's a part of Scooble's salary if I wanted to go that road, which, again, according to John Paul Morosi, there's nothing. There's nothing. There are no talks. There's nothing substantive. There is no, and I'm paraphrasing him, but like we played the audio.
No, I think that, my friend, is we're just going to ride this till the wheels come off. And we'll deal with it at the end of next season or maybe at the trade deadline. But I don't think you're going to move him at the trade deadline because I think
I don't like,
because you play in such a poor division, you're going to be in the running.
Here's the other thing. The Tigers had to know the labor situation, that there might not be baseball in 27. And the fact is a guy like Gleyber is probably victim to that in a team not being willing to offer multiple years. So the fact that you still offered this.
You threw him a bone.
I don't know. It was either
that or you rewarded him for what he did and helping you get that far.
Or it was a grave miscalculation.
I'm going to say you rewarded him.
Okay.
He was an all-star.
I'm not pounding the desk and saying I'm saying these are the pathways. Can't prove or disprove.
No.
But Rico, I didn't need him here this year. And I didn't need it at $23 million when on the open market in free agency, he would net roughly 15 a year on any multi-year deal. So either the Tigers miscalculated or they loved one of their own guys. That's it. Well, I'm not going to, I don't love Gleyber. I'm tolerant of him, but I don't love him, especially with McGonigle. You know what else I don't like? It speaks to something you've talked about, I've talked about, we've talked about. This idea of just kicking the can down the road, more time, more seasoning. They can really take their time with McGonigle now because now you got a $23 million problem. What are you going to do? Take Gleyber out of the lineup? Have $23 million sitting on your bench? What are you going to do? He ain't going to move positions. He's one of the worst second basemen in the league anyways. He had a better year this year. He's still not good. He just wasn't abhorrent the way he was with the Yankees with 18 errors in 2024. I just don't get it.
I don't, but I'm willing to wait and to see what else unfolds.
All right, John, you let it play out.
I'm going to let it play out.
I'm sorry if I nerded out there for a second.
Look, there's no competitive advantage, okay?
And I do want to, you are correct. They've only done this, the last time I did it was 2014. They extended a qualifying offer to Victor Martinez and Max Scherzer. And in their history, they've only done it 3 times. Those 2, and then this year.
Yeah, there you go. And in baseball history, you can probably count on a couple of hands how many guys have ever accepted one of these.
I thought they said 7 in history, but I could be wrong on that number.
Hey, we're making history because Gleyber got one look at the labor market,
And to that point,
Agent said
4 guys took it this year.
Sign the deal.
Because of the labor situation, I believe.
Which is why I wouldn't have extended. Okay, you know what?
Or maybe at a cheaper price.
Just tell them about your basement. That's it. I've said all I need to say. I'm done.